Hey guys, it's Marcus and welcome to my Paris vlog. So similar to my Rome and Vatican vlog, it's gonna be a little different. There's gonna be a lot of pictures and me talking over them because I didn't vlog that much in Paris. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoy the sights and the food. Hi guys, we touched down in Paris and we have this beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower. So we're at Place de Trocadero. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it correct, but I highly recommend going to. There are a few places where you can go to. You can do a Google search to get a good view of the Eiffel Tower, so you can take really good pictures. Then we paid a visit to the Arc de Triomphe, which is actually a few train stations away from where we were previously. This is in the middle of the shopping district in Paris, so we passed by some shops and even did some damage. By some, I mean a lot, and it's only day one. Along Champs-Élysées, there's 86 Champs, which is a joint store between L'Occitane and Pierre Hermé Macarons. Then we headed here for dinner, and I'm not even gonna try and butcher the name, but they're famous for steak and fries, which is like a must-eat food in Paris. We started queuing 1 hour before the place opened, and by the time the doors were open, there was a long line of people outside. They started us off with a wasabi salad and some bread, and this is how they prepare the steak and fries. They actually give it to you in 2 servings, so they give you a portion of the meat in the beginning, and after you're done with that, they'll serve you another portion to make sure that the meat is still warm when you eat it. For the last stop of the evening, we visited Montparnasse Tower, which is 56 stories high. You get an amazing panoramic view of Paris, and compared to going on the Eiffel Tower, which is really overpriced by the way, we paid 18 euros and we get to see the Eiffel Tower itself in this amazing city. We're in Disneyland! Paris! Say hi, Mom! We got our tickets for Disneyland Paris on Klook.com, which is actually cheaper than if you were to buy it from the site itself. Also, take note that there are 2 parks in Disneyland. There's Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios. Honestly, I wish I got tickets for the Walt Disney Studio theme park instead. I think I've just outgrown Disneyland. Like, it's not as magical as I thought it would be. And also, it was kind of drizzling and damp, so that really killed the vibe. So we got bored and left like at 5 p.m. But luckily for us, there was an outlet mall nearby, Vallee Village. It's actually under the Bicester Village group in London. So if you love shopping, do check this place out. Also, if you're a tourist, you get an extra 10% off if you have a Visa card. We also went here again a few days later, and it was Black Friday time, so there were some really good sales. The next day, we went to the Palace of Versailles, the symbol of opulence and luxury, and also a historic place of the French Revolution. This place is so beautiful and massive. Also, there's a huge line of people out there, so once again, I strongly recommend you buy your tickets online and beforehand. Sadly, we didn't get to go outside to the gardens because it was drizzling and we didn't really want to get wet, so most of the footage is from indoors. After spending half the day at the Palace of Versailles, we headed over to Montmartre, where the Sacré-Cœur is, which is the Sacred Heart Church in Paris. By the way, it is up a hill. You have to climb so many flights of stairs to get there, and then we realized that there was a cable car. There are also a lot of shops at the street. It's actually like a hipster place in Paris. Even though it was closed, we started off our day visiting the Notre Dame in Paris. After that, we went over to the Sainte-Chapelle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's basically this beautiful church with this amazing stained glass panels all around. I mean, just look at the pictures. And no trip to Paris would be complete without visiting the one and only Louvre Museum. We bought skip the line entrance tickets with a timed slot, but we still had to queue a long time, so I recommend you get there way earlier than your designated time slot. I know the Mona Lisa is famous, but the line for it was so crazy. I only managed to take a few pictures from the side view. And it's also way smaller than I thought it would be. Then for lunch, we went over to Angelina Paris. They had the same restaurant at the Palace of Versailles as well, but we didn't get to try it then. But the food there is really overpriced, and it was quite okay. Not amazing, but okay. And you know me, after lunch I gotta have some dessert, so we went over to this famous pastry shop, which is famous for their pastries that look like fruits. And the line for this was so long, and the only reason it was so long because people took so long trying to decide what to get, and they kept asking questions about the pastries. I just literally ordered my pastries in French and went. After that, we went for a free guided tour at a perfume museum. I highly recommend this if you're into perfume and you want to know all about the history of perfume and how it's made and all that. To end our day, we went on the Seine River boat cruise, which took about 45 minutes. If you were to go on this cruise, I would highly recommend you do it on the first day you're in Paris because most of the sites we passed by we've already seen, so I was kind of bored. I think the highlight of the Paris trip for me is a visit to Atelier des Lumières for the Van Gogh exhibition. They've also got like the Japan exhibition and the Big Bang exhibition, but the Van Gogh exhibition was so stunning. It's actually a factory space that was repurposed to an art center. They use 140 video projectors, a sound system. Literally, there are special effects from the ceiling, okay, not the ceiling actually, but like the walls to the floor. And near the art center, I'm so glad I found the name for this because I didn't take note of the name when we entered, but I Google searched, and this place has such amazing food, and the creme brulee, wow. And that is the end of my Paris vlog and actually my entire Europe travel vlog extravaganza. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be making more if I travel in the future. So yeah, stay tuned. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more content, which I may or may not be posting.